What do you want to munch on when you're watching the game? Potato chips. So let's make some. Homemade potato chips. It's really so easy to do and so much fun to do. And yeah, there's a lot of great flavors of potato chips out there, but I wanted to do something really special today. And I've got my vegan chicken salt, which is really good because it's got turmeric in it. I love turmeric because it's an anti-inflammatory. And anytime I can get some extra turmeric in my body, I'm gonna do it. And this is really tasty too. Chicken salt, very famous in Australia. They put it on everything, your French fries, and it's got this subtle chickeny flavor, but it's really turmeric and onion powder and spices and garlic powder and salt. So I've got my mandolin out, and you don't have to use a mandolin. I find it easier to use my mandolin and just be very, very careful. The mandolin does make your life easier, unless you cut yourself. It does not make your life easier. Get your fingers out of the way. Next step, the potatoes need to get in some cold water. Because I'm using Yukon potatoes, so they do have less starch. I'm still gonna try and get every bit out because I want these to fry up crispy. It's gonna go through the water a few times until the water runs clear. I'm gonna keep rinsing them and rinsing them. See the difference? Now it looks clear. Now, time to dry them off. The less water on these guys, the less the oil won't pop up and get me. All right, my potatoes, nice and dry. I left the skins on because that's where all the vitamins are. So let's get a couple of these in veggie oil, but I don't want to add too many. I don't want to cool the oil down too quickly. I want to try and keep it as consistent as possible, between 310, 315. So they start coming up to the top. Then I just want to get a little golden brown on them, get my chicken salt ready to put on them as soon as they come out. Let me get my spider out. Very handy when you're frying. I'm frying in veggie oil. It's got a high smoke point. That means you can get it nice and high without the oil burning, and get some chicken salt on there. I first came across chicken salt when Ed was touring in Australia. Wolfie and I would have lunch together, and the fries there, they cover them in chicken salt. And I'm like, what the heck is that, chicken salt? It's got so much flavor. You go to Australia, you can't get away from chicken salt, and you don't want to. It's not easy to find in the market. Go online. That wonderful place called the internet. And if you can't find chicken salt, just use a combo of garlic and onion salt. Homemade potato chips. So yummy. And that chicken salt, it doesn't quite taste like chicken, but it gives it this really lovely flavor. It's just salty, but yet a little bit more garlicky and oniony, and it tastes like there's like an onion dip already on it. Tom's brother Dave is gonna love these chips. He is gonna flip over the chicken salt. I'll put these to the back so I don't eat anymore. If they're out of sight, out of mind, right? I gotta get these out of my sight.